All right, what is up, everybody? It's your boy from interests from around the world, and today we are diving headfirst into something fashionably huge. We're talking about the absolute titans, the heavyweights, the places that don't just follow fashion trends. They make them. I'm talking about the top fashion capitals of the world. And look, I get it. You hear fashion capital, you think shopping, and yeah, there's going to be some epic shopping. Trust me. But this isn't just about burning a hole in your wallet, though that might happen. These cities, they're more than just a collection of stores with fancy clothes. They are living, breathing ecosystems of style, history, and pure, unadulterated creativity. We're going on a journey, a proper adventure, to explore what makes these places tick, what makes them the epicenters of cool. So buckle up, grab your most stylish or comfiest, no judgment here, gear, because we're about to hit the streets of Paris, New York, London, Tokyo, and Dubai. Let's do this. Okay, first stop, Paris. And yeah, you hear Paris, you think Eiffel Tower, you think romance, you think croissants the size of your head. All true. But let me tell you, the fashion scene here, it's on another freaking level. It's like the air you breathe is 10% oxygen, 90% pure, unadulterated style. It's not just something they do, it's something they are. It's woven into the very fabric of the city, from the grand boulevards to the tiniest cobblestone alleyways. This is the birthplace of haute couture, all right? We're talking about clothes that are less like garments and more like works of art. The craftsmanship, the attention to detail, it's mind-blowing. These aren't just dresses or suits, they're sculptures made of fabric, dreams stitched into reality. Then you've got the legendary shopping streets. First up, the Champs-Élysées. Man, this street is an event. It's grand, it's iconic, it's bustling with energy. You've got the flagship stores of some of the biggest names in luxury, gleaming like temples to fashion. Walking down this avenue with the Arc de Triomphe at one end, it feels like you're on a movie set. For a different kind of luxury, a more refined, almost intimate experience, you have to hit Rue Saint-Honoré. This street, and its extension Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré, is where you'll find the really exclusive boutiques. It's quieter, but the fashion power concentrated here is immense. Window shopping along Rue Saint-Honoré is an art form in itself. The displays are insane, like miniature art installations. Other notable Paris shopping districts include Avenue Montaigne, within the Golden Triangle, Germain-des-Prés, Haussmann Opéra-Saint-Lazare, and the Marais Paris, also ateliers where young designers are pushing boundaries. The people watching in Paris is, without a doubt, an Olympic sport. Everyone just seems to have it. That effortless elegance, that je ne sais quoi, you can sit at a cafe for hours just observing, and it's more inspiring than flipping through a dozen fashion magazines. Fashion here isn't a frivolous pursuit, it's a serious business, a cultural pillar. It's respected, revered, and constantly reinvented. My takeaway from Paris, every single time I visit, is that fashion here is deeply personal yet universally understood. It's a must-visit for anyone who truly loves fashion. All right, next up, we're jetting across the pond to my old stomping grounds, the one, the only New York City. Man, if Paris is about effortless elegance, NYC is about raw energy, diversity, and the hustle. This city doesn't just do fashion, it devours it, chews it up, and spits out something entirely new, something with an edge. It's a melting pot, and that's reflected in its style more than anywhere else on earth. It's loud, it's proud, and it's unapologetically itself. You can't talk New York fashion without mentioning Fifth Avenue. This is luxury on steroids. We're talking iconic department stores like Saks Fifth Avenue and Bergdorf Goodman, places that are institutions in themselves. But NYC fashion is so much more than just Fifth Avenue. Head downtown to Soho, and it's a whole different vibe. Those cobblestone streets, the cast-iron architecture, it's the perfect backdrop for some of the coolest, trendiest boutiques on the planet. Soho is where you find the up-and-coming designers, the international brands with a cult following, and street style that's just off the charts. And then there's the sheer diversity of style. In New York, you can see a Wall Street banker in a bespoke suit, a skater kid in the latest streetwear, a fashion editor in avant-garde designer gear, and a Brooklyn artist in amazing vintage finds, all on the same block. There are no rules, or if there are, New Yorkers are too busy breaking them to care. That's the beauty of it. It's a city that celebrates individuality. You absolutely have to talk about New York Fashion Week. This isn't just an industry event, it's a citywide spectacle. The energy during NYFW is insane. Designers from all over the world come here to showcase their collections, and the streets become a runway. What I've always loved about New York fashion is its practicality, its connection to the street. This is a walking city, a city where people are constantly on the move. So fashion has to be functional, it has to work for a fast-paced lifestyle. The influence of different cultures on New York style is massive. It's a city built by immigrants, and every wave has brought its own aesthetic, its own traditions, its own flair. For me, New York fashion is about attitude. Chapter 3, London, where punk meets posh, and it totally works. All right, pack your bags, we're hopping over to London, baby. And London, man, London is a whole different beast. It's got this incredible ability to be prim and proper one minute and then completely anarchic and rebellious the next. It's that clash, that beautiful chaotic blend of classic tailoring and cutting-edge street style that makes London fashion so damn exciting. You can't talk London without mentioning Savile Row. This street is legendary, the absolute pinnacle of bespoke tailoring for men. But then, just a tube ride away, you can dive into the world of Camden Market or explore the streets of Shoreditch. And it's like you're in a different universe. This is where you see the punk rock legacy, the vibrant subcultures, the experimental designers who are ripping up the rule book. London has always been a breeding ground for youth culture, and that rebellious spirit is a massive part of its fashion DNA. And of course there's Oxford Street. This is high street shopping on an epic scale. It's a whirlwind of flagship stores, department stores, and people from all over the world, all looking for the latest trends. Then you have iconic department stores like Harrods. Man, Harrods is more than just a store. It's a landmark, a palace of luxury. What I find fascinating about London fashion is its sense of humour and eccentricity. British style often has a quirky, whimsical element to it. They're not afraid to play with patterns, to mix unexpected pieces, to not take themselves too seriously. London Fashion Week is another major player on the global stage, known for its creativity and for launching the careers of some of the most avant-garde designers in the world. The influence of British heritage is also undeniable. Think classic trench coats, tartan, tweed, Wellington boots. You also see a real appreciation for vintage and sustainable fashion in London. There are incredible vintage markets like Portobello Road where you can unearth treasures from decades past. For me, London is this amazing melting pot where the establishment and the anti-establishment are constantly influencing each other. It's a place that encourages you to be bold, to be different, and to have fun with what you wear. Chapter 4, Tokyo. The future of fashion is already here. It's insane. Tokyo is like stepping into the future. It's a mind-blowing fusion of ancient tradition and hyper-modern innovation. The fashion scene is wild, fearless, and diverse. From minimalist aesthetics to Harajuku's explosion of color and creativity. Shibuya is a major fashion hub, blending contemporary Japanese brands with international streetwear. Tokyo fashion pushes boundaries, celebrates creativity, and constantly rewrites the future of style. Chapter 5, Dubai, luxury, glamour, and shopping like you've never seen. All right, for our final stop, we're heading to a city that has literally sprung out of the desert and become a global hub for luxury and extravagance. Dubai, man, Dubai is something else. It's a city of superlatives. The biggest, the tallest, the most opulent. And its fashion and shopping scene, exactly what you'd expect. Over the top, glamorous, and an experience unlike any other. The first thing you have to talk about in Dubai is the malls. These aren't just places to shop, they are entire entertainment destinations. The Dubai Mall, for example, is one of the largest in the world. It's got an aquarium, an ice rink, a theme park, and, oh yeah, hundreds and hundreds of stores from every luxury brand you can imagine to high street favorites. And the level of luxury in these malls is just astounding. We're talking marble floors, soaring atriums, personal shopping services that cater to your every whim. The flagship stores of brands like Chanel, Dior, and Gucci are like mini palaces. But Dubai isn't just about these mega malls. There's also a fascinating contrast with the traditional souks or markets. You can wander through the gold souk with its dazzling displays of intricate jewelry, or the spice souk with its fragrant aromas. One of the biggest events on the Dubai calendar is the Dubai Shopping Festival. This is a month-long extravaganza where the entire city turns into a shopper's paradise. The fashion scene in Dubai is heavily influenced by its international population and its status as a luxury tourism hotspot. You see a lot of high-end designer wear, glamorous evening gowns and statement accessories. Modest fashion is also a significant and incredibly stylish segment here, with designers creating beautiful contemporary pieces that adhere to cultural traditions while being incredibly chic. What's also emerging in Dubai is a local design scene. There are more and more Emirati and Middle Eastern designers gaining international recognition for their unique perspectives, often blending traditional motifs and craftsmanship with modern silhouettes. The lifestyle in Dubai definitely shapes its fashion. It's a city of five-star hotels, exclusive beach clubs, and glamorous nightlife. For me, Dubai is about experiencing shopping and fashion on an almost surreal scale. Outro. So, where should you go? Fashion lovers and enthusiasts go travel the globe. Whew, okay, that was a whirlwind tour, right? Paris, New York, London, Tokyo, Dubai, 5 cities, 5 completely unique takes on fashion, 5 incredible experiences. Each one has its own vibe, its own magic, its own way of inspiring you. From the timeless elegance of Paris to the futuristic cool of Tokyo, it's clear that fashion is so much more than just clothes. It's culture, it's art, it's a way of life. And honestly, just talking about it makes me want to book a flight right now. But here's the thing, this is just my take, my experience. The beauty of these cities and of fashion itself is that it's personal. What I love about Soho, you might find in a hidden boutique in Le Marais. The thrill I get from Harajuku's street style, you might discover in a vintage market in London. So, I want to hear from you. What are your favorite fashion capitals? Have you had any mind-blowing shopping experiences in these cities, or maybe somewhere else entirely? Drop your stories, your tips, your hidden gems in the comments below. Let's make this a conversation. And hey, if you dug this journey, if you're passionate about travel, about style, about exploring the cool stuff this world has to offer, then do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you don't miss what's next, because we've got so much more to explore, so many more stories to tell. This is Interests from Around the World, and we're just getting started. Thanks for watching, stay stylish, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.